All 20 remaining living Israeli hostages have been released by Hamas after more than 2 years in captivity in Gaza.
Hostages are coming home to a warm bed, safe surroundings, and loved ones both old and new.
I'm on my way to Reim to meet my son Imrod after more than 2 years. I'm so excited. I'm full of happiness, and it's hard to imagine how I feel this moment.
The mass handover, the first crucial phase of a peace deal brokered by the US president, who has declared,
"The war is over." Okay, you understand that?
The battle is not over, the Israeli Prime Minister warns. There are serious security challenges ahead.
Parents were reunited with sons and children with fathers as those held were handed over to the Red Cross before finally rejoining their families with the help of the Israeli army. Even before their release, Hamas had allowed some of the hostages to make video calls home on Monday morning. Emotional footage was shared by Israeli broadcasters to an estimated 65,000 people gathered in front of large screens on Hostages Square in Tel Aviv, and to millions more watching the coverage at home. In a statement, the family of Omri Miron, 48, who was abducted in front of his wife and 2 children during Hamas's attack on Israel of 7 October 2023 at Nahal Oz Kibbutz, said his return was a victory for an entire people. They said, after more than 700 long, painful, and agonizing days, Omri will finally receive from his children, Roni and Alma, a healing embrace. We want to thank the people of Israel from the bottom of our hearts for standing by us in the darkest hours and on days when this moment seemed like a distant and impossible wish. This moment, today, is not a personal victory but a victory of an entire people. We also want to express our deep gratitude to the security forces and the heroic Israel Defense Force soldiers. We are at the beginning of a complex and challenging, yet moving, journey of recovery. We remain committed to the struggle until the last hostage returns, and until the complete recovery of our beloved country. May Omri's return mark the beginning of this recovery and the unity of our people. The family of Matan Angrest, 22, an Israel Defense Force soldier captured when his tank was attacked by Hamas near the Gaza perimeter fence, who have been critical of the Israeli Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, over the continuation of the war, praised Donald Trump. They said, "We can breathe again. Our Matan is home. Our beloved boy has been returned to us after 2 complex years, and we are so proud of him." A huge, historic, eternal thank you to the President of the United States and his team who worked with dedication and persistence for the rescue and return of our loved ones. The joy in our family is mixed with sadness for those murdered and for those who were not returned alive. Israeli ministers had approved overnight a list of 1,718 Palestinian prisoners said also to be released. That is due to follow the handover of 28 dead Israeli hostages. The day had begun with Hamas issuing a list of the 20 living hostages, all men they intended to release. It provided the first firm confirmation to many of the families that their loved ones had not perished. Then the crowd at Hostages Square in Tel Aviv on Monday morning roared their approval shortly after 8:15 a.m. local time as it was announced from a stage that the first 7 live hostages had been released to the Red Cross.